if you know me, I have a passion for bringing you things that letters you may not hear from on the other stations. So it's a continuation of our ongoing series, The Alphabet with Bill Yohnka. You're listening to The Alphabet with Bill Yohnka. This is Bill Yohnka. This is where you get the stories behind the letters we all thought we knew. Today I want to welcome a guest, the letter A. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you, Bill. Excuse me, just enjoying those donuts. Thank you. It's great to be here. And I'd like to say a quick hello to some of the letters that I know are fans of yours, and they're out there listening, I'm sure.
Yeah, but we do have, it's a short segment, so if you can hurry, we just have a couple minutes, a lot we need to talk about with you.
I want to say hi to my main man, E, old friends I-O, and of course you. Can't leave out Y. Keep your head up, Y. You'll always be a vowel to me. I want you to know that.
Okay, well, thanks. That's good. Looking at a little into your history, I would have to say 1958 jumps out at me as a real turning point for the letter A. Not only is Alaska named the 49th state, but Anchorage chosen as the capital. How big a moment was that for you as a letter?
Well, it's always nice to welcome a new state, and to be on the front and the back, in the middle, it was great. It's nice, but nothing new. We had Alabama, of course, and that was made a state many years earlier. I'm 50% of the word Alabama, actually, so that's a big one in my heart. Of course, there's America. It's tough to top, both North and South, and then more specifically of the United States of. The only thing that could compare is when you settle on the term Asia to describe a whole portion of the world. That's really special.
I can only imagine that.
And I do have to point out, by the way, I'm flattered with the Anchorage reference, but of course Anchorage is not the capital of Alaska. It's Juneau. And Jay had complained that nothing had come his way since the Jamestown colony was abandoned. You've heard of the NHL franchise, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
NFL. That's NFL.
NFL. What did I say?
I think it's NHL.
Well, hockey. I get those confused sometimes. They're very similar sports to A. So there's the Jacksonville Jaguars, and so we're going to keep moving on.
Yeah, well, and he had been complaining for a long time about not getting anything.
Well, Jay, I don't know if you know Jay or not, if you've interviewed him yet, but he can be difficult.
And
since the Jay Leno thing, now he thinks he's special. So.
Well, and he got thrown Jenny Jones and
Judge Judy, of course, yeah. So Jay gets a little bit of a big head.
Now, you've been quoted saying this. I have to bring this up. Even in lowercase form, A is royalty among letters. You said that. And this has caused some of your critics to label you as arrogant.
Well, Bill, maybe that quote came out wrong and feelings were hurt. But this, just look at the fact. I have the whole alphabetical order thing working for me. I have a nice long and short sound. Plus, I'm not only a letter, but I'm also one of the most used words in the English language. So that's something special. You think your run-of-the-mill consonants like R or M can put those sorts of accomplishments on their resume? I think not.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. That's about all the time we have for today's program.
Well, I want to give you a special A. Thank you, Bill.
Very good. Well, join Bill Yohnka, that's me, next week as the Alphabet with Bill Yohnka continues. And letter B reveals a troubling secret.
Sometimes I feel mistaken for the number 13. I don't think anyone realizes how upsetting it is to be mistaken for two numbers pushed too close to one another.
That's next week on the Alphabet with Bill Yohnka. Stay tuned for the letter B. Next week we did a couple letters at the farmers market we had out there. They got a big crowd of people around who want autographs and things.